Good morning, Ann. Oh boy, did not need to have that up there. You're looking live at Tired Kevin at JTH Construction Studio, and this is Porsche Time. And we got to be careful because we probably won't last long. They'll probably boot us. They got me again last night for a little bit, but we'll get through this quick, get through our sponsors, and then if we have to go to the trusty iPad, we'll fire back up. Once again, we are live at JTH Construction Studio. Get a hold of Joe for all your construction needs. 765-913-8599. Good morning, Cindy Claywell. Kathy. Crispin, how are you? Ann, how are you? It is a lovely Friday. It's going to be a chilly, wet, nasty last day of winter Friday. But tomorrow and Sunday are supposed to be magnifico. American Basement Solutions, Mr. Larry Ralph Sr., 1-877-409-2837. Good morning, Deborah. Fadden Real Estate with Teresa Messmer, 765-341-8911. Wellspring, Mr. Bob Goodrum's Group, 765-342-6661. Thank God it's Friday. Wasn't that the catchphrase of the 80s? Was that not it? Was it the 80s? Are we that old? Yeah. Stitch Comfort System, 765-346-0195. Believe it or not. That's how long ago that was. Trapper Tim, nuisance wildlife removal and pest control. I've got some pests I need to control. 1-765-913-7553. Was it the 80s, 90s? My morning is complete. We were only 29, right? Seth, I missed you, brother. Logan's Cosmos, 765-318-3388. More about her in a little bit. Oh. Wayman's Furniture Supply, some mattress, 765-342-4339. Shop local. The Art Barber, Andrew Payton, 765-318-4108. Get a hold of Andrew Payton. Tommy Walls, Electric Consulting, 765-792-4012. I bet you if you go over to Tommy's shop this morning and say, hey, Kevin said you guys need the dough bakery right behind you. Can you get me one? Don't do that. You're like, what are you trying to do to me? Hometown Nutrition in Martinsville. They will be opening up in approximately 25 minutes. 765-315-0738. Protein shakes, boosted teas. Stop in there and tell Savannah. I said, hey, what's going on? All right. Good morning, Chrissy. We got to do this. We got to break the seal because apparently my eyes are still, and my throat, and got to get some hot liquid going down my throat here. Good morning, Izzy. It's a pumpkin spice Friday. I'm just throwing that out there. I know some of you don't like that, but it's pumpkin spice Friday. It is. It is what it is. And I'm not apologizing for it. I like my pumpkin spice sometimes in the morning. And on Friday morning, it works. It is Friday. It's going to be like 45 and rain and like the video cold November rain all day today. Except, good morning, Brian. Except no shootings and stuff like that, hopefully. But that's how it's going to be. Chilly, damp, cold through the midday. But tomorrow and Sunday, the Lord has blessed us with two of the best looking days of the year thus far. Is March is coming in like a lion or a lamb? It is March 1st, isn't it? I don't think it's really coming in like a lion. At least not over the next 3 days. I think it's coming in like a lamb, which I don't like that. And then come April, it'll be like going out like a lion. I don't like that. Hello, Caitlin. Hey, more about Logan. Logan is a book reader. And she was telling me about all the books she read. And I said, hey, you could easily do a show or a TikTok on have a book club. I said, would that be something you're interested in? And she's like, when can I start? Morning, Caitlin. And I said, you need to do it like once a month, one show a month, and have all the books you've read about that month prior and just discuss. And I said, you're going to have to diversify because you're going to have people that read different. So she's starting her show tomorrow evening at 7:00. My wife is more married to books than me. And you know what? I'm not a book reader. Last one I read was American Sniper. Sorry. That's the kind of book I like to read. It's about a legend. I don't know if you know of him, Chris Kyle. But it's a great book. So, and then I've read a SEAL Teams, a Delta book before that. But that was a lifestyle I chose and I loved. And I admired those guys that do that. Like it did last year. It came like a lamb. And yes, it did. Very much so. And we're worried about that, Deborah. We don't want that to happen again. So she's got to have a little... I'm just going to sit here and read the board, do the board. I won't be on air. It's her show. I said, get you some content, get you some material. I said, but, you've got a show to do. And just present what you do and answer questions from the crowd and have fun with it. So that's it. So he was all excited. I said, Logan, people like that stuff. Good morning, Marla. How are you, dear? So her show starts tomorrow night at 7:00. Prior to that, there's no coffee with Kevin tomorrow. I know. It's Saturday, though. I like to... There's reasons why. I need a couple of days break. Plus, Saturday gets me into work early, and then I get out early. But Indiana Weather Network will be in here at some time tomorrow afternoon, like at 3-ish. They're actually doing a documentary on last year's March 31st storms, and they're going to put me in it as far as the communication that Zach and I had about what was transpiring that day. And then we might pop on air because his whole crew's going to be here supposedly. And after that, then we're going to go live for a minute, introduce them all, and then a little bit later, then Logan will be in. So that's that one. Sunday, I got Pack Away Hunger with Krista Matthews coming in. They were supposed to be in earlier in the week, but couldn't get them in. Monday, I have the Morgan County Disc Golf people, I believe. I'd have to look at my schedule. But I wanted to address this for my Paragon people tonight. So I got to shrink off of this. Tonight, bingo will be indoors only. Seating will be limited to 73 players. Doors open at 6 p.m. So they're indoors only tonight. And they open at 6 p.m. Please remember, no outside food or drinks. They will have concessions available, and all proceeds goes towards the 100th edition of the Homecoming Festival. The next bingo is Saturday, March 23rd, and we will be back in the Paragon Firehouse with plenty of seating. So don't forget that. Indoor seating only tonight, limited seating. Hello, Denise. Friday, we've made it to Friday. We have made it to Friday, and we're into March. This question. Good morning, Colton. Good morning, Steve. Question came up: if you're born on the leap year day, the next 3 years, do you celebrate it in February? And have we talked about this? If we have, cut me off. February or March? Because it's kind of you weren't born in March, but it's not really your birthday yet. It's kind of a weird thing. Colton, how you doing, sir? There's Trent. Seth, Trent made it in. I hope you saved him a seat. Yes, we have. Trent, what was the answer to that? You never did give me an answer. We have a ton of shows coming up this coming week, if you've noticed. The next 8 to 9 days. We're going to try to keep that pace for a while. Getting groups in the evening, doing this in the morning. Trent don't remember. But we're closing in on the eclipse. And I had a group in here, the Mooresville 200 just the other day, and they're saying now the number has gone up. that Homeland is saying that we are going to have around 125,000. Morning, big dog. I got my seat right. You too. Hello, Krista. You two are just need to just. You two. It needs to be the Seth and Trent morning show. I'll get up. I'll set you guys over there and turn my camera off, and you guys could do it. Just come on in. That's classic. Anyway, Martinsville, Brown County expect to have, Nashville, Brown County expect to have 200,000. I don't doubt it. It's going to be insane. There's talk of adding days to the end of February to equal it out or something. Actually, if you look at the, we got to be tread water carefully here. There should be 13 months. And if you really dig into that, there was 13 months, and why we got away from that, who knows? Stop it, people are watching. Yeah, Seth, I don't think he cares. And the 13th month was SOL, I think it was, and it's between June and July, I believe it is. But then all the days, I think it was 13 of so many days, 28, 27, I forget. But then it's completely equal. Like, why do we mess with that? Why do we try to build a better mousetrap when we didn't have to? I don't know. I am in dire need of a haircut. Logan comes up tomorrow. She can scalp me. Scalp it off. I don't know. I'll see if she'll give me an actual haircut instead of scalp me. But how we doing, folks? It is Friday. It is going to be a nasty weather day. Just drizzly, rainy, chilly. Yeah. But that's okay, because the next 2 days are like magnificent. Actually, the next 3, I believe. Oh, my goodness. It's the first big yawn of the day. I'm gonna apologize for yesterday. After the storm coverage till, 2:30 in the morning tonight, Wednesday night, Tuesday night into Wednesday. Then I got up at 6 and did coffee with Kevin the next morning. And then I went to work all day. And then when I came home, I had a show. After that show, I walked through that door and went in and went to bed. And I slept until 6:45 the next morning. I missed the start of coffee with Kevin. And was just like, holy cow, alarm clock going off. I just overslept. I think I slept 12 to 13 hours or something ridiculous. I don't know. 12 hours, 8, 10 hours. Jason Huff, he's in Florida. Florida? It must be nice. You Floridians down there. How's the weather down there, Jason? But I didn't even... Thank you, Marla. I don't consider myself that, but I appreciate that, dear. But I was tired, basically. And I think it was Rick said, I said on air the night before that I was like, in the middle of a conversation, I'm tired. I was like, I don't remember that. But he said, yeah, you said it on air. You were tired. 85 today. Woohoo! That's getting into the almost too warm for me stage. I like it mid 70s. Good morning, PJ. There's Larry Ralph Sr. Larry, how you doing this morning, sir? So yeah, I was tired yesterday, and I slept probably from so it was about 8:30 till about 7. So yeah, 11 hours. I think I needed that and a little bit more, because I went to bed, did a show last night with Allison Schilling for Artie Fest, and she's just an amazing young lady, and they do great work. And that the Imaginary Library is a fantastic community. If you want to look into that, punch it up. But after I did a little bit, I went to bed last night relatively early also. So, gotta have my sleep. I understand. You know, when we was kids, you could go all day and barely sleep. But I'm not much of a kid anymore. But I've got coffee, and it is pumpkin spice today, and I'll throw hands with somebody that doesn't like that today. I'm just saying. I gotta watch my back now. Trent and Seth will come at me full swing in here. Friday edition. It's gonna be, the next 2 days are gonna be magnificent. Just a little bit of rain today. Just a little bit of rain today. Yesterday, I was staring at that phone window. Oh my gosh. And then Trent punches me. Hey, every now and then you can sleep in, and I did. I apologize. Excuse me. It was a rough morning. It was a rough night. If you missed the tornado coverage, we were up till 1:30, 2 o'clock, 2:30, somewhere in there. But we talked to Krishan Capshaw from Terre Haute. We had 45 people. It was an amazing night. Don't worry, I'll be back. Oh, but I came back. I didn't go for milk and not come home. But the whole entire room, 45, 50 people. Good morning, Allie. Thank you, dear. Talked with her. There's Joe Clendena. Most of the night. It was a stormy night, but it was a fun night. I don't even drink milk. I don't drink milk either. You know, it's instant topic for me. Oh, wait a minute. There's Larry Ralph. Hang on. Getting ready to head to another floor rebuild here in town. My old bones are feeling weak, but we're still looking vertical. Blessed of all. He's amazing. Larry, I don't know if you know, but this guy, he saves buildings. That's what he does. And if you got issues foundation-wise, get a hold of Larry. First of all, he's an amazing human being. He's a good friend. He is a sponsor of the show, but if that didn't happen, I would care less, because knowing that man, I am blessed. And there's Keaton. Good morning, Keaton. So if you need anything done, foundation-wise, basement-wise, get a hold of Larry. Just go introduce yourself to Larry and talk to Larry for 10 minutes. He's a... Good morning, Sarah and Desi. First of all, he's a character. Don't let him fool you. He looks serious. He's a character. He's a good person, fun person. Keaton, how are things on the East Coast while you're out there in the Navy? You keep calling, and I got either shows going on or on meeting phone calls. I got to call you back tonight, Keaton. You need to drink milk that makes you strong. Yeah, there you go. Well, your dad was a good friend of Larry's, and Larry was a good friend of Tim's. They were, yeah. Oh, it's, you get a little bit of that cold snap we had. Well, today's going to be November rain here today, but tomorrow and Sunday, the Lord has blessed us with 2 of the best looking days ever. Seth, Trent's saying you got to drink your milk to make you strong. No, but when we were kids, that's all. I mean, you had to got milk, got to drink your milk. Then, 300 pounds later, I'm like, I love milk, but having to just look at what went into the milk that I drank back then, it was worse than drinking Kool-Aid. The amount of sugar that was in it. I was like, holy cow. Literally. So then I went to the skim milk, and the skim milk's, it's not much better. Unless it makes me taller than 5. We'd have to put him on the rack for that one, Trent. So you look at the sugar content in the milk that we drank as kids. I know, I'm not dissing Kool-Aid, but you can't drink that. It's got all the Kool-Aid in it. But look at the sugar content in milk. I was utterly amazed. No pun intended. But I was amazed. So, as much as I love milk, I quit drinking it. Quit drinking it completely. Got into the little bit of the almond milk, which I still don't know how hard you got to squeeze an almond to get milk out of it. But I got into that a little bit. And it's basically the same crap. I don't care what they say. If you really dig into the sugar, we running a little late today. Who? Me? I'm not. I still got. I'm good time of the day, Keith. I'm drinking a healthy Mountain Dew. Which, yeah, that's no. I can't do that. I'm drinking pumpkin spice. Good morning, Christy. Good morning, Melanie. It is a pumpkin spice Friday, and don't you knock it. I have to have cookies or something sweet with my glass of milk. I agree. Me and you guys run late, Keaton. Okay, I agree with that, Deborah. I'm sorry, Keaton. On the road in. Good morning, Krista. You stay safe, bud. That's how I am. If I'm gonna eat some cookies or something, I do want milk with it, but I don't now. I don't do it. I already one, I'm cheating eating the cookies, and two, I just want to hold them down until the bubbles stop coming up. But that's a different story. Good morning, Melly. I quit drinking the milk because of all the junk that's added into it. And I'm not saying it's directly the milk, but it's everything they put into it. Got to put a pep in my step, make the masses happy, take it easy. Keaton, have a good day. Love you, buddy. Be safe. So, basically, you'll tell us what we need or the bubbles will stop coming. But you got to get them soggy. Milk consistency makes me want to jump from a train. Oh, my goodness. Texture picky. A couple of my kids are that way on food, on texture. I have never, I can't say I have been. Morning, Kagan. There might be one or two, but that is a thing. There's a lot of folks that are texture picky. I guess I'm not. I guess this body is built by non-texture picky. That might be the issue. Okay, Steph. Obviously, you're texture picky because of all the food you've never had. That is true. I forgot we went down the timeline of food that Seth does not have or has not tasted. I just drink plain old black coffee, nothing added. You are wild, Melanie, because I don't think I can do that. I gotta add a little cream to kill the taste. I can't eat fruit unless it's made in the smoothie. Really? I mean, now I can eat an apple with or without the peel, but it doesn't bother me. I can eat it. Well, you don't eat the peel of the banana. A pear, I can eat the pear without the peel, or with or without. Pineapple, of course, you got to break down. Watermelon, you got to break down. I don't know. It doesn't bother me. I like that. I quit drinking milk when I was young, hoping I would stop getting taller. Oh, Sarah, you're a beautiful person, and your height it's a non-issue. Come on. She's a wonderful lady and a gorgeous lady. Yo, yeah, apples and bananas are fine, but pretty much. Oh, I'm sorry, Kristen. But fruit smoothies are good. I give you that. But I guess I just don't. That wasn't it wasn't in my. Oh, can't do this. There you go, Joe. Good morning, Joe. Joe Hakins of JTH Construction, by the way. Get a hold of him for all your construction needs. Yeah. That might have something to do with it. Because, yeah, in the military, when you eat what you got. And if you don't, then you're going to be hungry for the next several hours. Put them on Naked Afraid. I bet you they get over that. He's 100%. 100%. Hey, I'm starving. Oh, we got snake to eat. I'm not eating that an hour later. Can we fry that thing? I'm not a fan of smoothies. Smoothies are good. You can drink coffee straight. Well, look at me. that was my point, Larry. I'm like, does this body made look like it's texture issues? That might be. We might need to be texture issues. That's hilarious. Yeah, but I want a couple of my kids are that way. Can't eat it. Can't eat it. Can't eat it. Texture issues. I'm like, what? I know, Melanie, I'm not saying you're weird, but you can drink coffee straight, but you can't have a smoothie? Come on. Come on. Friday edition, coming up on 7 o'clock. Pumpkin spice. I don't care. I just, it's what I wanted today. What's up, Florida? What's up, G? We already had Jason down in Florida tell us it was going to be 85 today, so you're a little late. I don't know what part of Florida he was in, but if someone told me you have to eat a tomato every day, you don't. If you don't you'll jump off a cliff. Remember, Swampy, it's been a good 27 years. Now, here's where we're going to agree. Good morning, Valerie. Florida's showing up big time. The skin of the tomato. I can't eat a tomato like that either. I don't like tomatoes, period. I mean, we've had this discussion openly on the page, on my own page. I just don't like tomatoes, period. The texture, the taste, none of it. That is one I will 100% agree with you on. Dad could walk out in the garden, of course, after he put Roundup on it and whatever else, and wipe it off and spit, shine it, take a bite and eat it. I'm like, ugh. Well, I was thinking about going to the beach today and doing some day drinking. Wow. The skin, the seeds, exactly, Seth. 100%. Wow, G. I see where you're at today. You're just going to rub it right in our face. It's not that bad. What if I had... No, I cannot do tomatoes. That is like the one fruit. Yeah, fruit that I cannot. Now, I have, the bullet sounds way too smooth. I have had fried green tomatoes, and they're not horrible. But, I mean, you're putting them in flour or whatever you want to, you're killing the taste of the skin and all that, and it's not as mushy. he's yeah, Trent's laying the rules down to you, G. Going to the beach. That does sound good. It's going to be chilly and wet and nasty here today. But the next couple of days are going to be magnificent. Valerie, how are you? We got to get her zoomed in because she's like a star down there in Florida. She's like, I'm like small fish, small pond. She's like huge fish, ocean. Yeah, there you go. Gee, what's going to be like 100 down there today where you're at? 87. Now, I love real mayo. That's where we're going to differ. Love me some real mayo. Jump. Oh, it got me. It booted me. Great, my friend. Hang on. We're going to drop this for a minute. Great, my friend. How are you? I'm good. I like to taste flavors of my fruits and veggies, my coffee, and no other flavor added. I want to see how many people get kicked off here as we're learning how to handle this. Tomatoes, when it comes to texture, it can't do a bowl of oatmeal. Really? 85 yesterday. Haven't checked the weather. Valerie, I'm good, dear. What's up, Jim? Hello, Tanya. Still here? I know. Kind of weird deal. And it gave the warning. Hey, we'll keep going with it. We're figuring some things out on that because it's definitely something going after our oh boy. I just spilled all my coffee with Kevin too. That might cause more of a shutdown than I like. That's why, kids, you keep paper towels right here. Frustration. But yeah, we'll figure it out. Oatmeal is magnificent. Magnificent. And what it only says is new people can't come in, and new people have come in since then. I don't understand that. Anyway, we were getting close to wrapping up today. We had about 18 minutes. Can't do tomatoes. Oatmeal I actually love. Well, but I mean, I'm a cream of wheat kid. Did you guys not grow up eating cream of wheat? Oatmeal is gross. What is wrong with oatmeal? Is good right out of the pack. And cold water, Trent. You know it. I can do that all day long. I won't cry over spilt milk, but I know. I'm sorry. And I've got a mess now. I'm just cleaning my mess up. I don't want to miss that. I want to reread that. Where's my wet mouse? That didn't come off good. I love oatmeal. I won't but milk coffee. I know. Having my coffee on my porch. Beautiful sunrise today. I'm shotgunning chocolate milk as eclipse. That's all I know. Oh, that'll be good. I love oatmeal. Where's Tanya? Where's Tanya? Good morning. Please choose to be happy and kind. Remember, make sweet KC 7 years. Took his. Very sorry, Tanya. And we're gonna try to choose to be happy today. Exactly. Cocoa wheats were the best. 1,000,000%. Gee, you leaving? You going to be? Good morning, Kevin. Let's make a great Friday. Bingo inside only today. 73 capacity. Rick and Debbie sent me that message a little bit ago. Gee, are you going already? I like oatmeal cookies. I don't have an issue with oatmeal at all. I mean, come on. Does it look like I have an issue with any meal? Let alone oatmeal. As Larry said, this body proves to you that I don't have a texture issue. That's hilarious. Never mind me. It's time. Oh, you're heading out. Loves it was good. Cocoa wheats were the freaking best. I'm done. When they came out with that, when I found out about them as a kid, I was like, can we get them every day? I know, G, he did. He pretty much called you out, didn't he? Said, yeah, if you're gonna day drink, you go day drink. We've had Valerie on from Florida. We've had Jason on from Florida and G on from Florida. We're getting a Florida crowd today. Have not seen Texas. Oh my gosh, there is upstate New York. Porch time. You eat whatever the 293rd Engineer. Oh, he's calling me out. The 293rd Engineer Battalion. Dining facility had to offer. Chris Debetsky, upstate New York. Army buddy of mine, all the way from Baumholder, Germany. 293rd Engineer Battalion. That is freaking hilarious. New York in the house. What's up, Chris? Yeah, we ate whatever they served us. You're exactly right. Have a great day, everyone. To the good Lord. Woke up. Thank you, dear. I'm heading a cruise today. I'll be in Texas shortly. Wow. I'm on the Dino Chicken Nugget. Oh, diet. I moved to Florida and couldn't find cocoa wheats. I cried about it and had 7 boxes sent to me by my friends. That's what friends are for. Debetsky, how you doing, buddy? Valerie, I would have personally brought you some cocoa wheats, dear. I would have personally done it. Cocoa wheats are the Captain Crunch of that type of cereal, of that type of breakfast. They are the leader in the clubhouse. By far. Boom. It'll be that type of day. Hey, I know they did their normal to us this morning, but I have not seen a drop off. I've seen people come and go. Cinnamon Toast Crunch. Ooh. We can have a cereal debate. Not denying cinnamon toast isn't good. But when you're taking on the king of breakfast cereals and Captain Crunch, you gotta bring it. Gotta bring it. Gotta love it. I'm working as we're going here. I'm losing people. Where you at? We've got about 10 minutes, and I've got a swallow of coffee left. I'll have to clean up in here tonight. I got to show tonight. Yeah, 100%. No, they do. They are, They will tear the roof of your mouth into just a mess. Where are we at? My mouse. There we go. Kagan's leaving. Let me see. Wait a minute. Grape Nuts is the best cereal. Oh, can't do that even at this age. Have a wonderful morning and a day. Good day, everybody. God bless. Thank you, Kagan. You as well. Good old breakfast of bacon. That's not cereal, but that is my favorite by far. Beautiful sunrise. I'll be out there to see it here in a little bit. A lot of people don't like texture. The oysters on the half shell. I oddly love them. Oyster on the half shells does sound good. I grew up in with a southern grandma, so it's grits. A lot of people like grits. Never mind the trees you're killing with those paper towels. Stop it. These are biodegradable paper towels. I'll reconstruct my gums any day for some peanut butter. Now you're talking. Now you're talking. Love oysters on the half shell. I'm out of here. Hope you have a fabulous day. Valerie, love you. Take care. Be safe down there in Florida. We'll get you on. We'll zoom in eventually. Those trees were already dead. Exactly. Yeah, find out who chopped down the giant trees in the world, and then we'll talk about paper towels and trees. Because I do believe we had massive giant trees on this planet at one time. It's all over if you look. All over. Evidence is clear as a bell. All over. We're going to get conspiracy theory on here yet this morning. Hey, Friday, going to be chilly, damp, rainy, 45 today. Paragon Bingo tonight, only seating available for 73, inside only. March 23rd, I think, is, I believe what he said, the next open date, and they will be back to the larger capacity. Tomorrow, Indiana Weather Network guys will be in studio at some point in time around 3-ish. Later on in the day, Logan starts her new show, Shelf Care. It's a book reading club story, which is going to be cool. BLT from Come and Get It. That's what I'm hearing. That is a good one. Now, I can't... don't like tomatoes, but I will do the BLTs. I can do that. And that is the fun. That I can do a BLT. That is about the only thing I can do a tomato on and not go, whew, got to get through this. How you doing, Tom? Anyway, we've made it through. I don't know why they said what they said they were going to do. There's Angie Cath. The Mooresville 200. I had mentioned you earlier, dear. Oh, I know. I've had it. They have Come and Get It has excellent breakfast food, by the way. As does Andy's. We have other choices than the old Forky's. Good morning, Angie. I miss Forky's, but Come and Get It's fine. Local Grind's got good breakfast. If you really want something different to try, you should be at Hometown Nutrition Martinsville right now at 7:10. They've been open 10 minutes. Stop in there. You too, Tom. Have a good day. Stop in there and say hi to Savannah. We have about 10 minutes and then we got to head out. Joe, you as well. Have a good day, dear. Oh, it is Friday. Forky's is Superior, but I can't talk about it. I'll get depressed. I just don't know why. Sell the building, and maybe somebody else will run with it. But if somebody else was going to put it in a buffet, they would have by now. Somewhere. Is my opinion. Good morning, Misty. Is my opinion. So our days of bellying up to the buffet in Martinsville, other than Gaddy's, Forky's is Superior, but I can't talk about it. I get depressed. I was talking about that the other day, that we had Angie was in here, Mooresville 200, and they were talking about different restaurants up there. And I told him, I said, I'm a little bitter about Mooresville to this day because they took away perhaps the greatest restaurant of all time in Ponderosa. Good morning, William. Ponderosa was, kids loved it. We had 3 little ones. They loved Golden Corral too, and that every time we took them in there, when you got 3 kids the ages of 5, and 4, or 6, and 5, however old they were when we first took them, and you can say, get whatever you want. Just tell us what you want. You don't have to. That was perfect. One would eat shrimp, one would eat chicken, one would eat mac and cheese. That's it, and that's all they would eat. I'll start reminiscing, walking to my table and have my old lady say, "Well, look at this cute little boy." Remember 27. Brooklyn Cafe I've not been to. My sister goes up there all the time, but I heard it's delicious, Jim. Ma'am, I'm 27. That happened at Forky's. It was a compliment. It was a compliment. But Ponderosa in Mooresville, I loved. I absolutely loved it. Never had it. I'll try it. I'll give it a try. Seth doesn't. Seth's eaten about 3 things in his life, and I think he just eats them continual. No bacon. You didn't have bacon. You've never had bacon, right, Seth? Yes, no? What was the one food we almost fell over on that you didn't eat? Seth, we got to get you out there, bud. We got to get you rolling. Sorry, ma'am, I'm 27. Yeah, well, it's because you're probably standing there chugging chocolate milk. That probably was the issue. 7:13. I love bacon. What was the food you said the other day that you haven't eaten, and everybody was like, "What?" 7:13 Friday morning. It's going to be a beautiful weekend. Got a show tonight. Artesian Little League will be back in studio tonight, 7 p.m. Tomorrow morning, no show. Tomorrow afternoon, Indiana Weather Network guys will be in town to do a documentary on the March 31st tornado from last year. Then they're all probably going to pop online for a little bit. I've tried biscuits and gravy at every breakfast place. That's my go-to. Of course. Did someone say bacon and eggs? There's Kenny Duncan. Biscuits and gravy are the gold standard. How you doing, Kenneth? You all right this morning, sir? Tomorrow evening, it was jelly. Was it jelly, Christy? Chocolate milk is what I haven't tried, and everybody wanted me to. Oh, okay. That's what it was. You've not done the chocolate milk, and that's why you said earlier you'll be chugging chocolate milk at the fairgrounds during the eclipse. So, okay, shotgunning. We will do that. Saturday evening, Logan's new show, Shelf Care, will kick off. It is a book club kind of show. So, chocolate milk and jelly. What is going on there? What is going on there? There was other things as we got into it, though, that he's never tried. Do you know what? To each his own. To each his own. As Larry said, there's not much texture. That this, clearly you can tell I'm not a texture person. It doesn't bother me. We got 5 minutes. Then we're going to head off to work on a Friday. I think it's funny. We got our little wrist slap thing again, but it didn't stop us this morning, which is it's kind of an oddity. I was all set up. I had the iPad right here. They must have seen me reaching for it. I was ready. They didn't have chocolate cows on the Paul, go get me one of them chocolate milk cows. We need some chocolate milk. Dun 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 dun. Hey, you posted a good video I believe it was yesterday. And if that was your property, that's amazing. He lives out there in the sticks by Monrovia. Let's see. We've had Florida pop on 3 times today. What about strawberry cows? Right. We have not had. I think Tanya was landing in Texas, or going to be in Texas, but Texas has not showed up yet. what I thought she would today. Banana milk is the best. I don't think I've had banana milk, but I've had banana juice. And you talk about the potassium levels spiking through the ceiling. Stuff's good. Good stuff. Hasn't seen Texas, hasn't seen Illinois yet. So some of our normal crowd has been absent today. And that's all right. That's all right. We don't expect you to show up every day, 7 days a week, and talk to us. They don't make banana milk anymore. The only place I could get it was over in Germany when I was there, and I drank it almost every day. When I came to the stateside, it was banana and something. Banana and this, banana and that. They wouldn't serve it by itself. But I drank it every day in the Army over there, probably for 2 years. That was what I drank for breakfast. I could buy it at a local store, a big canister of it, and would take a full glass of it every day. Loved it. Loved it. Absolutely loved it. And we couldn't wait. When I got back here, that was the first thing I went to look for to purchase because I wanted to continue drinking it. And they didn't sell it by itself. Of course, they had to put 10,000 grams of sugar in it and everything else and mix it with something else. So I didn't stopped it. Broke that habit. But that was good stuff. I don't know if they sell it over there anymore either, but yeah, used to drink it every day. Oh, I bet I just lost a ton of viewers. I wonder if I got hit again. I bet you that was the end of the end. If that's the case, who's on? Comments are gone. Okay, got us. All right. Love you guys. We will see you tomorrow afternoon. Have a great day. Thanks for tuning in. It was a fun show. Love you guys. Talk to you soon.